So I'm here with Ebenezer Scrooge himself, Ollie Pajak, on our last day of filming for A Christmas Carol for Ebenezer Scrooge. It's been tight,
Bar humbug.
hopefully we'll get it ready for Christmas Day or very end of 2022 at least. So, how did you feel about playing Scrooge?
It was a huge honour. I've worked with Nick on various projects. He's worked on mine, and he's a very good friend. And I think we have a good working relationship as well as a good friendship. So I think both of those things come into play. And I was very honoured when he asked me to play the lead. I didn't know if he had the right person, but hopefully he's happy with what I've done. And I've enjoyed working with the other actors as well. And it's quite an amusing retelling of the story, and more in line with his Earth Agent series. But I think it's nice that Nick knows how to have fun with his projects, and he doesn't take it too seriously. So that goes a long way.
What has been your favourite bit about this episode, and also which is your favourite part of the story?
The favourite. Well, for me as an actor, I guess my favourite part is exploring a character like this, because I've never really explored a character who has had a reformation. So Scrooge is a character who has to change his ways and become a better person, and exploring that character is kind of fun. You know, to go on the proper evolutionary character arc. That's what I've enjoyed most. But also, I've had fun with some of the comedy, and I've been able to flex my comedic muscles and do something very different, because obviously making my own Bond films, I played a fairly dramatic role in that. So even though it was a parody, but so to play a completely different character to that is nice to contrast. But also, again, working with the ensemble, there's some really talented people in this film, and I hope that I don't steal too much of the limelight, me being in most of it.
What was your favourite part of the story?
Oh, sorry. My favourite part of the story, seeing how Nick used certain, references, pop culture references, and references of things that he likes, and how he incorporated it into the story. How he kind of modernised what was an old time tale, which I think was interesting, because everybody has told this story many times, but him telling his own version in the way he has done has been quite amusing. I must admit, he's got some funny ideas, Nick. So I mean that in a positive way.
Thank you.
So yeah, I think it's one of the most fun projects that he's got me involved in.
Mm-hmm. And what was your favourite scene in the story when we were filming them?
Oh, I don't know if I have a favourite scene. There's quite a number of scenes. Filming with Neve was quite funny. Filming in the driveway the first time we filmed it. The sequences in the bed were fun. Matt Burns. Shout out to Matt Burns. But generally, there isn't a specific scene that I favoured more than the other. The whole thing, because I was in so much of it, I kind of view it all as one. But I enjoyed the whole process. Really, I really think that it's a good one.
Which of the new characters would you say is your favourite, or favourite to work with?
Well, I can't talk about myself, so I guess, Nick himself is always great to work with. He knows what he's doing. He clearly has a vision, and it's certainly an original vision, and I love his passion for the project. In terms of the rest of the cast, it was nice to work with my sister. I hadn't worked with her very much on my own stuff, so to work with her briefly was very nice, as well as working with Danny and Luna. Luna was someone I enjoyed working with. I've not worked with her on any projects. I've known her personally, but to see her flex her acting muscles and experience was really interesting, and I learnt quite a lot from watching her. It's funny, when you work with a lot of people, you tend to pick up various things that you never realised, and she was probably the most professional member of the cast. I do not credit myself as being professional. I definitely disrupted filming on more than one occasion, so yes.
And which of the new characters, not cast members, characters, did you like the most?
That's a good question. The Katerina and Giordo characters are quite fun. They are definitely a good double act on screen. They make a good comedic duo. But I would actually, having just recorded the dialogue for ADR, I might go with Emily. I think Emily's quite a fun character, and the Scottish accent, I'm not saying it because it's my sister, but was very funny. I think that's going to be a highlight, is hearing my sister do a Scottish accent. So, and I like the sassiness of that character, and definitely, it definitely works with the story. It complements Scrooge's, gruff, kind of grumpy exterior to begin with. So that was nice to sort of play off. I mean, we didn't record lines together, but seeing the finished scene will be interesting.
And overall, what did you enjoy making A Christmas Carol for Ebenezer Scrooge?
I did enjoy it. It was difficult at times to schedule around my personal life, but Nick was very understanding about that, and I tried my best to be as understanding to him and be as available. And obviously there were difficulties with scheduling, but that's natural with any project. And I think that he should be very proud of what he's done. It's a good project, and it's very solid, and I think Nick has got good potential, and I think he should believe in himself more, because whenever something, you put so much work into something, and I know this from experience, and it gets to a point where it overwhelms you and you feel like you can't do it anymore. Just keep doing it, keep pursuing it, because the more you keep doing it, the better you'll be. But the overall experience was great. It's always fun to work with Nick, and he's local, so it's not exactly too far to go, which is good. And I think that because we've collaborated quite a lot on my stuff as well as his stuff and as well as Tom Elgey's stuff, I think we've got potential to do something big. So I hope that we continue these working relationships, and I'm just happy that Nick was able to finish the project, and I hope he's satisfied with the end result. And yeah, I haven't seen it yet, so good luck with the editing. And it's nice to actually just act for a change. For many years now, I've been directing and writing my own stuff, so it's been nice to just act. I feel like some of the weight has been taken off of me, even though I'm playing the lead in this film. It's still quite nice to have that almost relaxation. I can just kind of relax. I mean, quite literally in some scenes because I'm in the bed. But no, I mean this with absolute positivity. And it was a nice experience to delve into A Christmas Carol. I've seen many versions of it, so I had a pretty good understanding of how to play Scrooge, but I had to make it my own. So I hope I've done that. But it's all in Nick's hands now. So well done, Nick. Cheers. Congratulations for a great project.
Thank you. And the other characters that you played, did you enjoy playing them?
Which other characters did I play? Remember?
I can't remember all of them right now, but I know you did some of the voice. You definitely did voice acting,
voices.
And I think you played some other minor roles. Yes,
James Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too much to say about those because they were minor. Doing the voice recording was fun. Experimenting with accents was good. I quite enjoy doing accents. I seem to be good at some of them for some reason. Mm-hmm. James Potter was only a bit part, so there wasn't a huge amount to say. Mm-hmm. But
and also Norm, you did him as well.
Yes. Oh, the butler.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I liked playing the butler. That was good. Wearing a suit, as I wore a suit in all my Bond films, so that felt very familiar. But to be honest, my main focus was on Scrooge, so I didn't have too much to say about the other parts. But yeah, definitely the voice recording is good. If Nick ever wants a voice actor, I'd be happy to do it again. So yeah.
Thank you. Any final thoughts on the project as we stand on final day of filming, but before it's completed?
Well, it's nearly Christmas 2022, so if you're looking for something to watch, because there's crap all on the TV, go and watch this on Nicholas Payne Productions on YouTube. He would appreciate the views, he would appreciate the subscription, and you'll have a good time. It's, we're not trying to make avant-garde, we're just trying to do something fun. So if you want something fun, go and watch it. And you get to see me in pyjamas, so I don't know if that's any incentive, but, it's a good laugh, it's a good time. So go see it, and we'll be back in the future, because Nick has got big plans for his Earth Agent series and other things, but I'll let him tell you about that. So, yes.
Okay, Ollie Pajak, thank you very much.
No worries.
That is A Christmas Carol for Ebenezer Scrooge, final day of filming. A few more bits to go before it's completed and final editing, and then it should be ready coming very soon to the Nicholas Payne YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the Nicholas Payne YouTube channel.